Welcome back to Purple Reels is Watching. Just got a couple of movies. Side Chick Gang, which is a movie out of Ghana, came out in 2018. And Side Chick Gang is now also available on Amazon Prime, but it's available for free on Tubi TV. What can I say about Side Chick Gang? It's a lot different than what you might think. If the side chick gang is really just trying to out unfaithful, husbands, of course, but then, it kind of takes a twist. So, it came out in 2018. It's about an hour and 31 minutes. So, after receiving a gift of money for exposing a cheating husband to his wife, three female friends go into business outing committed men having affairs. One of the ladies is actually married herself, and so she gets so caught up in this whole thing, and then the tables kind of turn. Okay, so this movie is called Liz and Dick, and it was came out in 2012. It's a romance drama, about an hour and 29 minutes, and it's based on the true story of Hollywood icon Elizabeth Taylor and her passionate and tormented love affair with stage and film star Richard Burton. Um, and the director of this movie's name is Lloyd Kramer, and this movie stars Lindsay Lohan, Grant Fowler, Teresa Russell, and Tana Franks. So I really felt like Lindsay Lohan did a very great job of portraying the lovely Elizabeth Taylor. And even so much so that after I watched this movie, I had to go and, um, watch some real life movies with, no, not real life movies, watch some movies with Elizabeth Taylor and, kind of just see for myself the queen. And so, a nice little quote from the movie that I like was, "We understood each other, and I don't think we had ever had or felt that." And yeah, I just really enjoyed that movie. And so this next movie is called Mother of Mine. Yeah, this one is really a tearjerker. Came out in 2005. It's about an hour and 43 minutes. Drama. It centers around war. It's an independent film. Um, and I love films that are foreign films, by that kind of just give you a glimpse of what other people deal with outside of, our normal day-to-day life in America. It's so great. I encourage you to take a break from, you know, to unplug from all of this, social media. Well, not this show, but no, unplug from social media and movies, and also reading too. It kind of helps you to escape and, um, you know, into another lifetime. So, Mother of Mine, a Finnish child is sent to live with a family in neutral Sweden during World War II, where he must forget his mother and come to terms with his new life. Yeah, it's sad, but it's also very, very good. Very, very rich story, I would say. And it's directed by Klaus Harrow. So another movie that I happened on, actually, I saw this movie when I was on a plane. Uh, it's called Home Sweet Hell. It makes me laugh just thinking about it, because man, I know some of you have seen that movie, The Stepford Wives, where the wives are all so perfect, and so it seems, Anyway, where the wives are all so perfect, and but same thing with this movie, but you would never know what lies beneath. Uh, is way way more crazy than you think. And it came out in 2015. It's about an hour and 37 minutes. It's a comedy slash thriller, and you'll see exactly what I mean. When a successful businessman who seems to have it all cheats on his obsessive, controlling wife, their fairy tale life becomes a horror story. And so you can definitely see from the even just the cover uh, that this movie is going to be hilarious. So it stars Katherine Heigl or Hagel, however you say it, Khan, and Potato. No, and also stars Patrick Wilson, Jim Belushi, and Jordana Brewster. And it's directed by Anthony Burns. This was definitely a great mix of the thriller and drama. Like I think what most people's fears are of if something like that happened, like if they're found out and with affairs and all, usually people think that there's going to be something violent or whatever. What's another movie here? Okay, so I gotta just mention some movies on Prime, Amazon Prime. I'm sorry, I just been watching so much, I could not. For the people that have it, um, there are some pretty good, films like Holiday Heart, which is a Robert Townsend film. It stars Ving Rhames, Alfre Woodard, and the little Jessica Reynolds. And it's the story of a gay drag queen, Ving Rhames, who begins to care for a girl whose mother, Alfre Woodard, is fighting a drug addiction, but um, the dealer that she comes in contact with threatens everything. Oh my God. I was so happy when I saw this. Watermelon Man is now available to watch on Prime. Um, it, I owned this movie for a while, and I watch it over and over and over because, especially nowadays, I encourage you to watch it. Especially every black man or just everyone in general should watch this movie. I think everyone can take something from it, and people that have questions about racism. This movie makes people feel more relaxed about the whole race thing because it's a comedy. And so it's about an hour and 39 minutes, and it came out in 1970. So the director is Melvin Van Peebles, and it stars Godfrey Cambridge, Estelle Parsons, and Howard Kane. Um, I think the wife, I remember she was in Bonnie and Clyde, I believe. It's when racist white insurance agent Jeff Gerber wakes up one morning to discover that his skin has turned black. He experiences bigotry firsthand as his family, neighbors, and employers react to his transformation. Now suffering from the effects of racial discrimination, Jeff must reassess his priorities in life. Excellent movie to watch for such a time as this. Watermelon Man, now available on Prime. Another movie I want to recommend is called Hunter Gatherer, which is available on Prime. It's directed by Josh Losey and is starring Andre Royo, George Sample III, and Kelly Stewart. It's a comedy slash drama as well. Um, it's about an hour and 28 minutes, and it came out in 2017. This movie, wow. So I don't know if you remember about the Tuskegee experiments where they tested all these black men or gave all these black men syphilis without them knowing, and then yeah, just if you don't know about it, please look into it. But this film just reminded me of that. Like you'll see what I mean when you watch it, but that's like an undertone, in this film. But um, when a middle-aged man, well, they say middle-aged African American man, I guess that's true, is released from prison, all the people that he expected to return to his life don't. He befriends a young social outcast and tries to put his life back together, but soon falls back into his old ways. So I don't necessarily agree with that last part, but you can watch it and make your own uh, conclude or come to your own conclusion. But I just feel like it's a guy that, yes, he was released from prison and he tries to put his life back together pretty much. And what I like about this film is when he was so in love, like still trying to hold on to the woman, that he was with before, he went to prison. Like he would do, it shows you like when you're in love, if people will just do anything, like literally anything to keep that, love in their life. But alas, I am so glad that you guys decided to join me for this sixth episode of Purple Reels is Watching. And yes, now I'm going to be including not only free movies, but also movies available on Amazon Prime. I really feel like uh, this world is kind of going crazy, and movies are the greatest escape. So that's where I come in. My name is Purpell Tramble of Purple Reels Productions, and I just really believe in the power of movies. And I will be back with episode 7 before all this happened. You know, movies were a big part of my life, but now it's just, I feel like it's my duty to share the movies that will, make people feel better. I just really can't believe that we're living in this time where people still can't get it that the only color that really matters is purple. No, I'm just kidding. But I'm fortunate, like we moved a lot growing up, so I was pretty much exposed to a lot of different cultures, and like I know that the secret is that we are all pretty much the same. Everyone is human, and it's just the human race that exists. It's like all this color thing is just, it's a man-made thing. I feel that everyone is the same. I feel that even with interracial dating, I feel that the common denominator is love. And whoever you end up falling in love with, love is love. Love is love. Love is love. Love is love. No. Anyway, I truly do love each and every one of you, and I wish you the best. And I can't guarantee when we'll be back with episode 7, but I can guarantee that I will be back. And this is Purpell Tramble with Purple Reels Productions, and you have been watching Purple Reels is Watching. PRIW. Have a great day.